Have you ever wondered how self-pleasure evolves as we age? The truth is, masturbation can take on entirely new meanings in our golden years, offering comfort, connection, and even healing. But what happens when this once healthy habit begins to shift into something more complicated? How does it affect our physical and emotional well-being? In this video, we're going to explore the complexities of masturbation in older adulthood, from its empowering benefits to the emotional challenges many face as the body and mind change over time. It's easy to think of masturbation as just a physical act, but it's so much more than that. As we age, it becomes a deeply personal form of self-connection, a space for desire exploration that can be just as important in our later years as it was in our youth. Today, we'll dive into both the positive aspects and the potential drawbacks that come with this intimate practice as we get older, and how finding balance can profoundly shape your well-being. If you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, I encourage you to click the subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss our latest content. I'd love to hear your thoughts on today's topic. Please feel free to comment 1 below if you enjoy the content, or leave a 0 if it doesn't resonate with you. Your feedback is invaluable and helps me create better videos that align with your interests. Now let's get started. As we age, our bodies inevitably undergo a series of changes, and one of the most significant areas impacted is our sexual health. Hormonal shifts, like a decrease in testosterone for men and estrogen for women, are some of the key factors that influence sexual desire and physical sensitivity. These changes can often lead to a decrease in libido, making sex less frequent or less intense than it once was. For many, this shift can lead to confusion or even frustration, wondering if they will still be able to experience the same kind of pleasure as they did in their younger years. And for some, this leads to a question that's hard to avoid. What happens to masturbation as we age? The truth is, pleasure doesn't disappear as we get older. It simply evolves. The way we experience sexual pleasure changes over time, but that doesn't mean it's any less meaningful or fulfilling. As our bodies mature, masturbation becomes an important way to reconnect with ourselves and explore new forms of satisfaction. It's no longer just about the intensity or frequency that may have defined our younger years. It's about understanding and embracing the changes in our bodies and desires. The act of self-pleasure shifts from being just a physical release to becoming a more intimate, personal experience, a way to reawaken our senses, engage with our own needs, and find comfort in the rhythms of our aging bodies. For older adults, masturbation serves a deeply empowering role. With the physical changes brought on by aging, whether it's hormonal fluctuations or altered sensitivity, masturbation offers a safe space where we can still explore our desires, without the pressure or expectations that often accompany partnered sex. It's a moment of rediscovery, an opportunity to understand how our bodies feel, and what we need in this phase of life. While sexual desire might not be as intense or as frequent as it once was, it doesn't mean that the need for intimacy, connection, or pleasure has gone away. Instead, it takes on new meaning, helping older adults feel more connected to their bodies in a time when they may feel disconnected from the world around them. But this shift is more than just about feeling good physically. Masturbation in older adulthood can also be a source of emotional healing. As we age, many of us experience changes in our emotional well-being, and masturbation can serve as a tool for self-soothing, offering relief from stress, anxiety, and even depression. It releases endorphins, the body's natural mood enhancers, helping lift our spirits and creating a sense of calm and satisfaction. This emotional aspect of self-pleasure is especially important for older adults who may be facing challenges like loneliness, loss, or a general sense of vulnerability as they age. Masturbation can remind us that, despite the changes that come with aging, we are still capable of experiencing joy, pleasure, and comfort. Even more, regular masturbation can have physical health benefits. As we age, maintaining good blood flow to the genital area becomes crucial for tissue health and preventing atrophy. Masturbation can help keep blood circulating, which is essential for the maintenance of genital health and overall well-being. Additionally, the act of self-pleasure promotes relaxation, which can improve sleep quality, a key factor in maintaining both physical and mental health, especially in our later years. But as with any practice, balance is essential. While masturbation offers many positive benefits, it can become problematic if it turns from a healthy, fulfilling act into an unhealthy habit. Excessive masturbation, especially in older adults, can lead to physical discomfort from overstimulation, as well as emotional and psychological consequences. When self-pleasure becomes a way to escape from loneliness, anxiety, or depression, it can exacerbate feelings of isolation. This emotional isolation is particularly dangerous in older adulthood, as it can go unnoticed and prevent individuals from seeking out meaningful social connections. In the end, masturbation, when practiced in moderation, can be a healthy and empowering part of aging, offering both physical and emotional benefits. It provides a way for older adults to reconnect with themselves, reclaim their agency, and experience joy and comfort in their bodies. However, when it crosses the line into excess, it can lead to emotional dependence, physical discomfort, and a deeper sense of isolation. Understanding the balance between enjoying self-pleasure and maintaining healthy emotional connections with others is crucial for older adults to ensure that masturbation remains a positive force in their lives, rather than a source of frustration or detachment. As we age, our bodies undergo various changes, and sexual health can often be affected. Hormonal fluctuations may diminish sexual desire, leaving some with a sense of loss. However, masturbation can serve as a vital means of reconnecting with one's body and maintaining sexual well-being in the later years of life. For older adults, masturbation offers a chance to rediscover their bodies in a private and pressure-free environment. While hormonal changes and diminished sensitivity may create a sense of disconnection, self-pleasure provides a safe space for exploration, free from the expectations of partnered sex. This process fosters self-acceptance, allowing individuals to celebrate their bodies as they evolve. Regular self-pleasure helps maintain blood flow to the genital area, preventing atrophy and supporting overall tissue health. As natural sexual activity declines with age, this blood circulation is essential to preserve vitality and ensure that the body remains nourished and vibrant. Masturbation triggers the release of endorphins, the body's natural mood boosters, helping to alleviate stress, anxiety, and even depression. For those facing the emotional challenges that often accompany aging, self-pleasure offers comfort and relief, lifting the spirit and enhancing overall emotional well-being. Masturbation can also significantly improve sleep quality, which often becomes disrupted with age. By promoting relaxation and easing tension, it helps individuals achieve a more restful sleep, which in turn supports better energy levels, improved mood, and overall health. Engaging in self-pleasure empowers older adults to regain agency over their bodies, reaffirming their capacity for joy and pleasure, despite the challenges that aging brings. This practice fosters self-compassion and combats feelings of inadequacy, promoting a deeper acceptance of the aging body and reinforcing a positive sense of self. In essence, masturbation in older adulthood is not just about physical release, but about empowerment, connection, and nurturing self-love. It is a powerful tool that allows individuals to navigate the aging process with confidence, embracing both the physical and emotional benefits that come with it. While masturbation in older adulthood offers many benefits, it's important to approach it with mindfulness and moderation. Like anything, when overdone, masturbation can come with potential risks and drawbacks, both physical and emotional, that should not be overlooked. One of the physical risks associated with excessive masturbation is overstimulation. While it might initially feel pleasurable, too much stimulation can lead to heightened sensitivity in the genital area. This might sound appealing at first, but over time, it can cause discomfort and a reduction in the ability to achieve satisfaction with regular stimulation. The body may require increasingly intense stimulation to reach the same level of pleasure, which can create a frustrating cycle. As sensitivity increases, satisfaction can decrease, leading to physical discomfort and diminishing returns, which can be discouraging for older adults looking to maintain their sense of sexual pleasure. On the emotional side, excessive masturbation can be a maladaptive coping mechanism, especially for those dealing with feelings of loneliness, anxiety, or depression. In the later years of life, many individuals face a natural decline in social interactions, whether due to the loss of loved ones, retirement, or health challenges. This can lead to feelings of isolation, making the need for emotional connection even more pronounced. Unfortunately, when masturbation becomes a means to escape these feelings, it can create a temporary sense of relief, but it doesn't address the root of the emotional needs. Over time, it can reinforce negative emotional patterns and offer a false sense of comfort, preventing individuals from seeking out genuine social interaction or emotional support. As older adults begin to rely more heavily on masturbation for emotional relief, they risk increasing their isolation. The temporary release that masturbation offers might feel good in the moment, but it can become a substitute for meaningful human interaction. The problem lies in the fact that self-pleasure doesn't satisfy the deeper emotional need for companionship, affection, and love. Instead, it can lead to greater emotional distance from others, creating a vicious cycle of dependence. When masturbation replaces these essential human connections, it can become more of an emotional crutch than a healthy form of self-care. The risks of emotional isolation cannot be overstated. While masturbation itself is not inherently harmful, when it becomes the primary outlet for emotional needs, it can exacerbate loneliness and create an even greater sense of disconnection. This is particularly dangerous in older adulthood, a time when many people already face feelings of vulnerability and loss of control. Emotional isolation in older age can be profound, leading to a decline in mental health, an increase in depression, and a reduced quality of life. The key to maintaining a healthy balance is recognizing when masturbation is serving as a positive, self-affirming practice, and when it is replacing crucial social interactions. It's vital to make space for emotional connections, whether that's through friends, family, or community, to prevent masturbation from becoming a solitary escape from deeper emotional needs. Building and maintaining meaningful relationships should remain a priority, as these bonds provide emotional nourishment that self-pleasure cannot replace. In conclusion, while masturbation in older adulthood can be a source of physical comfort and emotional release, excessive reliance on it can lead to significant risks. Overstimulation can cause physical discomfort, and when it becomes a coping mechanism for loneliness or depression, it can lead to emotional isolation. Maintaining balance is essential, and it's important to stay connected to others, seek support when needed, and not let masturbation take the place of true social and emotional fulfillment. As we age, our bodies and minds undergo numerous changes, and this also extends to our sexual health and behaviors. Masturbation, a practice that many associate with youth, can continue to play an important role in older adulthood. However, as with any behavior, it's important to approach it mindfully and in moderation to reap its benefits without falling into potential pitfalls. Understanding the clinical implications of masturbation in older age can provide clarity on how it affects physical and emotional well-being. While masturbation is a completely natural and healthy part of life, especially in older adulthood, it's essential to practice it in moderation. Self-pleasure can help relieve physical tension, enhance mood, and provide a sense of personal connection. However, excessive indulgence can have unintended consequences. When self-pleasure becomes a routine to the point where it's done compulsively, it can begin to negatively impact other areas of life, including physical health, emotional well-being, and relationships. Excessive masturbation can lead to physical fatigue and overstimulation, which may affect the body's energy levels. Older adults, in particular, need to be mindful of how their bodies react to this activity. Masturbation, if overdone, can leave individuals feeling drained, which may encourage a more sedentary lifestyle. The lack of physical activity that often accompanies excessive masturbation increases the risk of health complications that are more prevalent in older age, such as heart disease, obesity, and muscle atrophy. The key to maintaining good health is ensuring that masturbation does not replace physical exercise or reduce daily activity. One of the most significant emotional impacts of excessive masturbation is the potential for isolation. Masturbation, when it becomes excessive, can lead individuals to withdraw from social engagements or relationships, often without even realizing it. For older adults, loneliness can be a major concern, and when masturbation is used as a way to cope with feelings of loneliness, it can create a dangerous cycle. Instead of seeking meaningful connections with others, individuals may turn to self-pleasure as a way to fill the emotional void, further isolating themselves. This emotional withdrawal can lead to increased feelings of sadness, depression, and loneliness, particularly if individuals are not actively seeking emotional support from friends, family, or community. For those in romantic relationships, excessive masturbation can disrupt the intimacy shared with a partner. When self-pleasure becomes the preferred method of sexual satisfaction, it may diminish the desire or ability to engage in intimate activities with a partner. This can create distance in the relationship, both physically and emotionally. The lack of shared intimacy can lead to feelings of neglect, dissatisfaction, and disconnection between partners. Therefore, it's essential that older adults maintain a balance, ensuring that their self-pleasure practices do not replace the emotional and physical intimacy they share with a significant other. For some older adults, especially those raised with restrictive or negative beliefs about sexuality, masturbation can evoke feelings of guilt and shame. This can be especially true for individuals who view sexual desires as inappropriate as they age. These feelings of guilt can undermine the positive effects of self-pleasure and may cause individuals to suppress their natural desires. Overcoming these feelings requires a shift in perspective, a recognition that sexual health and self-pleasure are a normal and healthy part of the human experience, regardless of age. Embracing self-compassion and letting go of societal stigmas about aging and sexuality can help older adults engage in a fulfilling, guilt-free sexual experience. When discussing masturbation in older adulthood, it's important to clarify common myths that can create confusion or fear surrounding this natural practice. Many older adults may have concerns about the long-term effects of masturbation, so let's take a moment to dispel some of these myths. One of the most persistent myths is the idea that masturbation in older age can cause permanent damage to organs or accelerate the aging process. In reality, there is no scientific evidence supporting these claims. Masturbation is a normal and healthy activity, and when practiced responsibly, it does not lead to any lasting physical harm or negative impact on the body. In fact, it can help maintain blood flow to the genital area and prevent issues like atrophy due to lack of use. The body can continue to respond to self-pleasure in a positive way, just as it did in younger years, as long as it's approached with awareness and care. Another concern for older adults is the potential for physical exhaustion or a decrease in libido due to excessive masturbation. While it's true that overindulgence in any activity can lead to temporary fatigue, these effects are usually short-lived and can be reversed by reducing the frequency of self-pleasure. Masturbation itself does not permanently reduce sexual desire or lead to lasting physical exhaustion. The key is to find a healthy balance and avoid the cycle of overindulgence, which can make self-pleasure feel like a need rather than a choice. Excessive masturbation can become a substitute for emotional fulfillment and social connections, which is particularly concerning in older adulthood. As people age, maintaining healthy social relationships is crucial for emotional well-being. Relying solely on masturbation to meet emotional needs can lead to a cycle of isolation, where individuals distance themselves from the support and companionship of others. Healthy sexuality should be integrated into a life that also includes emotional bonds, social connections, and fulfilling relationships with others. Masturbation, when practiced in moderation, can be a positive aspect of life, but it should never overshadow the importance of human connection and emotional intimacy. Ultimately, the clinical perspective on masturbation in older adulthood reinforces one key concept: balance. Masturbation can be a healthy, empowering, and enjoyable practice, but it's essential to approach it with mindfulness and moderation. Overindulgence can lead to both physical and emotional consequences, which is why it's important for individuals to listen to their bodies and remain aware of how their actions affect their overall well-being. Finding the right balance between self-pleasure, social interaction, physical activity, and emotional connections is essential for maintaining a fulfilling and healthy life in older adulthood. When practiced with self-awareness, self-compassion, and in a way that supports emotional health, masturbation can be a valuable part of older adults' well-being, helping them reconnect with their bodies, reduce stress, and foster a sense of self-empowerment. However, it should always be balanced with other essential aspects of life, ensuring that it remains a positive and fulfilling experience without replacing meaningful human connections. As we've explored today, masturbation in older adulthood is a topic that's often overlooked or misunderstood. It can be a source of physical relief, emotional connection, and self-empowerment, offering benefits that extend beyond the physical. However, like any aspect of life, it's essential to approach it with balance. When practiced in moderation, masturbation can be a healthy and fulfilling part of aging, but when it becomes excessive or compensates for deeper emotional needs, it can lead to isolation and emotional distress. It's important to remember that sexuality is a natural part of life, regardless of age. Embracing self-pleasure without guilt or shame, while also nurturing emotional connections and relationships, is key to maintaining overall well-being in our later years. By finding that balance, we can ensure that our journey into old age remains one of growth, connection, and self-compassion. Thank you for watching. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this topic. If you found this video helpful or thought-provoking, don't forget to leave a 1 in the comments below. If it didn't resonate with you, feel free to leave a 0. Your feedback is so valuable in helping me create content that matters to you. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you won't miss out on any of our future videos. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one.